Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and today I'm so excited to share with you my favorite books of 2018.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
I got pretty into reading this year, which is awesome. I love to read, and I thought I would share with you my top 2 books in nonfiction and my top 2 books in fiction. I also want to say that some of these are older books. They're just what I personally read in 2018. It doesn't mean they came out in 2018 or anything. I am going to start in nonfiction, and the first are the Jen Sincero books, How to Be a Badass. I'm kind of cheating a little bit, I suppose, but she has 2 books in the franchise, and I am combining them together. I think they both are a must read. So the main You Are a Badass, the yellow book as I call it, is kind of the general introduction. The author was kind of broke as a joke until her mid-40s when she really turned her life around, and she kind of tells the reader how she did it and her kind of secret formula. So it's just really about believing in yourself and being positive, and it sounds so wishy-washy when I'm saying it now, but she dips into manifestation, which I think is really interesting, and just how to attract the good things that you deserve in your life. And then the green book is the money book. I would definitely read that secondly, but I think a lot of us have a really weird relationship with money. Like, we want it, but we think if we have too much, it's a bad thing. There's just a bunch of taboos around the subject of money, and so she tackles all of that, and it's just very interesting. My second nonfiction book is Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman. I think this is actually the very first book I read in 2018, and it kind of got me on a healthier eating kick in which I focus on more vegan choices. So now that I'm pregnant, I've been craving meat here and there, but I would say the majority of my diet is now vegan. I call it veganish, and this is the book that really got me into that way of living. Just really focusing on a bunch of vegetables, the fruit, healthy grains, and all of that, and then meat is kind of a treat, is kind of how I look at it. And it's very good and an easy read. I actually listened to it on Audible, and I really recommend it. It's kind of interesting because keto is all the rage right now, and I feel like this is actually the exact opposite of keto. I don't know much about keto, but I think it's a high-fat, low-carbs diet, and this is a low-fat, high-carbs diet. I mean, they're healthy carbs because it's fruit and vegetables, but I don't know. It's just funny that it's the complete opposite in my mind of keto. But I really like it, and I like my carbs. Okay, I have 2 fiction books, and I do want to say that I definitely focused on nonfiction this year. I would really love some fiction recommendations from you guys. I feel like I was a little too heavy in the nonfiction, so leave them below, and I would love your recommendations. So the first definitely was by far my favorite, and it is called The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks. So good. So the basic plot, without giving anything away, it's about this woman who got divorced. I think she must be in her mid-40s. She maybe has a drinking problem. Her life has just kind of been a mess since her divorce. So half of the book shares her story, and then the other half of the book, it bounces back and forth to this younger teacher who is marrying this older man, and the man happens to be the other lady's ex-husband. So it's kind of the ex-wife story and the new wife story, and there's just crazy things that happen. I loved this book. It was both an easy read, but not too dumbed down where nothing interesting happens, and I definitely didn't see some of the twists that unfolded coming. The second book is called A Simple Favor by Darcy Bell, and this was actually made into a movie, which I definitely want to see. I think it's with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, I want to say. I think that's right. And it's about a woman who blogs, And the movie, I think, actually changes it to vlogs. Like, she must have a YouTube channel. And she has this mom friend who's like this perfect, beautiful woman with an amazing husband and kind of has everything together, and they're really good friends, and the really together woman goes missing. And it's kind of all about trying to find out what happened to her, and the blogging mom kind of takes over and helps raise the missing mom's son, and they just try to figure it out. And there's like a lot of things that I can't tell you, but it's really interesting. And let me know if you read it or if you've seen the movie. I'm especially interested to know if it's worth checking out. So that is my list. Let me know what your favorite books were this year. I'd love some recommendations to add to my 2019 list. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and whatever your plans are, I hope you get them done. Bye, guys.
Ooh.